into more times. We all have heard the sound of a 21-gun salute, followed by the playing of taps and the presentation of a flag that was once draped on a coffin. This is a traditional ceremony for those who have once served and died in the military. To Send Forth is a poem written by Joseph T. Cox. It has the appearance of a eulogy for First Lieutenant Donaldson Preston Tillett III, age 25, killed in action in Iraq 27 February 1991. He was a West Point brat. The poem begins, I feel a father's grief, remembering you, when you were my son's age, the night he told me of your death. Relaying our news to our neighbor of you, my son and you, the ghost of what my son will become. On the day after the last day of the last war, you flew somewhere south of Babylon. I imagine your surprise as you tried to see your legs in the burning wreckage as you sunk into the melting sand. Dr. Cox's implied truth claim is that the United States will no longer be a superpower. Now you may ask, where did I get such a claim from that poem? It's in his third stanza, when he says, you flew somewhere south of Babylon. You might ask, why did he say Babylon? Well, in 1991 was the Persian Gulf War. And you're like, of course, that makes sense. Babylon is in the Middle East. The war was in the Middle East. It just makes sense. You're overanalyzing it. But I ask you to think about it. What was Babylon? What is it now? What did it used to be? Babylon used to be a great, vast empire. It was 169 miles long. It had an amazing defense system. It was a very powerful military. No one in the right mind would ever challenge Babylon, except the Persians. The Persians found one flaw in this vast empire. It was in the foundation. They managed to dig underneath Babylon and divert the Euphrates River enough so they could go underneath and go ahead and siege the Babylonian Empire. The Babylonian Empire was viewed and nicknamed as the Gate of God. There was no way anyone could make this empire fall except the Persians. Now that it's all left of Babylon is ruined. How does this correlate to the United States, you may ask? Well, there's no doubt that our country is a superpower. Some may even say it's an empire. We have a great military, we have vast economic power, and our country is just downright awesome. Who in the right mind would ever threaten America? No one, because we're fantastic. But on September 11th, 2001, the war was brought to us. Someone attacked our beloved country. The American citizens were confused as they saw the Twin Towers, an iconic building in New York City, get struck by two planes, and the buildings were burning wreckage as they toppled into the melting sand. This correlates back to the poem. Lieutenant Tillett was on his last day of the war before it was over, and his helicopter was hit, and it was crashing and burning down. He didn't think this was going to happen to him. He was moments away of being free. He was a soldier in the American Army. Nothing was going to happen to him. He was almost there. He became confident, slightly arrogant. He got this in the bag. Just like the American citizens thought, no one would ever mess with our country. Dr. Cox used this poem as a warning that the American citizens needs to look at its foundation of what we're doing. Otherwise, we will be just like Babylon and like Lieutenant Tillett. We will be surprised, caught by attack, and led crashing into our own downfall. Thank you.